All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well while I learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. And today, just basically getting on how stupid and gone our people are, man. And they unaware of their actions, man. For the lack of battle words, Jake don't have that repentant spirit, because you know when you messed up, or Jake, especially brothers in the truth, brothers can realize when they mess up. They can realize when they slipping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even if brothers don't realize it then, they realize it, a little later on. That's a quality that Jake don't have, especially 2/3 of our people. They don't have that quality to repent to the Most High, or even to repent in general, man. And especially guys that's amongst the circumcision, man. You trying to bring worldly things into this pure group, man. It's like into this pure sanctuary, man. Because this thing is bigger than the group, man. The only thing that the Lord is worried about is the elect, man. But these guys are bringing heresies and strange things into the people, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get one quick precept before I start. This is the book of Salakia. This is the book of Psalms 18, and I'm going to jump down. Psalms 18, and I'm going to start at verse, Psalms 18, I'm going to start at verse 25. It says, with the merciful, thou wilt show thyself merciful. With an upright man, thou wilt show thyself upright. And again, that's all in your mindset, man. And that's who the Lord is dealing with the merciful and the men that's upright in the heart, bro. It says, with the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure. And what does that mean? Is that talking about pure in the flesh? You 100%, all the time, you won't, you got the best clothes, you got the best this, you got the best that. You know what I'm saying? It's not talking about that. They're talking about a pure spirit, a spirit that has no guile. Read this again. With the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the forward, when you go into the word forward, it means perverse. It says, and with the forward, thou wilt show thyself forward. So with the perverse, the Lord is going to show yourself perverse, man. Because one perverse action, as the Lord used, is the things that come out your mouth, man. If you say a perverse thing, that's the representation of you. If you give counsel to commit adultery with another man's wife, that's you showing yourself that you're forward, man. Continuing on, it says that's it on it. Let's go ahead and go back to the Matthew 16th chapter, because again, Jake is not aware at the things they do. They're not aware of how the things that you do every day affect the sheep, man. Because the sheep is easily to be led. A sheep is in a docile state, basically believing, a sheep can, the sheep don't know there's danger there until it's too late for the lack of battle rules. That's why sheep need shepherds, man. And what's the shepherd's job? The shepherd's job is to protect the sheep. But a lot of these guys, they're howling. Why? Because they care not for the sheep. They care not for Yahushua. They care not for the elect, bro. Because what Apostle Paul said, I suffer all things for the elect's sake. Even if a brother get on your nerves or something like that, because we all, man, you're a human and shit like that. Brother get on your nerves, or brother call you, 2 o'clock in the morning, asking about a breakdown. What the hell, You calm down and say, this mean, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That shows that you care for the elect and you care for the sheep of Yahushua, man. You don't want no false things or forward or perverse things to affect that sheep, man. That's why we speak pure things unto the sheep, man. How do we speak pure things unto the sheep? By pushing forth the doctrine of Yahushua, man. We don't lean to our own understanding. We say the things that Yahushua say, man. This is the book of Proverbs 8. And I'm going to start at verse, Proverbs 8. I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, "O ye simple, understand wisdom." Because we was once simple. We was once in a docile state. We was once niggas, man. But guess what? The Lord brought us into this truth and made us understand wisdom. Understand what's going on, man. Understand the plot to this movie, bro. The best way I can explain it. Because the plot to this movie is this a transferring the kingdoms. And if you're not with the right kingdom, you're going to be taken out with the old kingdom, man. Read this again. O ye simples, understand wisdoms, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. And that's why certain things you come across, like, especially when you first came across the truth, reincarnation, you like, what? And once a brother break it down, you can understand you was a fool because you were like, damn, reincarnation, I don't know about that, but brothers do precept upon precept, bro. You got Ecclesiastes and, bro, talking about how you Howard Shah, how you Solomon. Now you understand. Now you're not a fool no more, man. But a lot of these guys want to remain in that foolish mindset, man. That folly mindset. That's why scripture say folly is set in great dignity. It's a guy that was on ICBK chat line. He was talking to Captain Tazariak, and this guy said, yeah, man, I know y'all the group, but I just want to make sure with the General Monagan, I just want to make sure that's all right. That what he said. Y'all the group, y'all got the truth, but I want to see if you commit adultery is right. You in the sick mindset. You still trying to remain a fool. You're not trying to get to that next level for the lack of better words, man. Let's continue on though. It says here, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. And that's the spirit, because the Lord, he uses prophets. The Lord, he's not going to talk to you out of his own mouth. He's going to use his prophets to speak his words, man. And how do you know if it's a prophet of the Lord? If he go precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. And really, like it says in Malachi, the 3rd chapter, it says you have to discern between who serve the Most High and him who don't, man. And again, certain doctrines and certain things that come out your mouth shows you that you don't serve the Most High. It shows you that you don't fear the Most High. You don't know that the Lord can kill you at any time, bro. You pray and you gotta pray daily and beg the Lord not to put you to death, man. Let's continue on though. It says, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. So you shouldn't, part of that wickedness is false doctrine, man. A part of that wickedness is lies to let the sheep go astray, man. Read this again. It says, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. Why is nothing forward or perverse in our mouths? Because we speaking the words of Yahweh Shai. Going back into the Revelations, the 14th chapter, in the couple minutes. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Because it says there was no God found in them, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Revelations 14. Revelations 14, and I'm gonna jump down to verse. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, because when you go into it, this talking about Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 1 to get all the understanding upon it, man. Because one thing about the elect, say if they do go off, they're going to correct themselves, man. Or they're going to, they're going to get corrected, get rebuked, to get in the right path, for the lack of better words. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with them 144,000. That's Yahweh Shai and the elect right there, man. It says, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And in the NLT, it means the father's and son's name written in their forehead. And that's that mark of exemption that we was predestinated with, man. Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. It says, and I heard a voice from heaven, as a voice from many waters, and as a voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and we're singing that new song right now. And one thing about a song, especially with musicians, brothers that like to deal with music, you can tell when somebody off key. And once somebody off key, for the lack of better words, the director, he stopped everything. Because I through experience, I witnessed this, man. The director, the music director, he will put you on the spot. If you out of key, if you out of tune, if you playing the wrong notes, he said, everybody stop. But he said the trumpet, because I used to play trumpet. He said the trumpet section, you play the third line. Somebody play it, okay, you play it. Somebody play it, okay, you play it. Somebody play, oh, you play it. You mess up. And he like, all right, He's like D-A-B, not D-C-A flat, you know? Because that's how the same thing with this truth, man. Because again, if it's 1 inch of nuts, it can fuck up the whole song. That's why the scriptures say a little leaven, leaven up the whole lump. That's why it should be no perverseness with this truth. It's no perverseness when Yahweh Shai come out, because why? Yahweh Shai, he's pure. That's why going back to that Psalm 18, to the pure thou will show thyself pure. Continuing on though. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne. This is a refreshed song, man. That it might be new unto these other people, unto these modern day Christians, but it's a refreshed song unto us. It says that before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man can learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. It says nobody can learn that song except the 144,000. And again, going back to the analogy of the director putting everybody on the spot. That's the scripture of Yahweh Shai saying, sons, where your wedding garment at? You know, brother, where your wedding garment at, man? You know, you're not dressed in the white. This an all white party, and you have a neon green shirt on, man. You don't think the host of the party will come and check you? And then, you know, it's some exception sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, bro, he's gonna tell you to change your clothes. And if you don't change your clothes, he's gonna kick you out. And he might provide you with a white t-shirt, man. It happened a lot of times. You be at an all white party and somebody got one. He like, yeah, I got a white tee. You want it? And if you don't take the white tee, man, he's gonna be furious, man. He's gonna tie you up and cast you to outer darkness, bro. Because the Lord, he give us a chance to get right, man. That's how merciful Yahweh Shai is, man. He give us warning, you know, and all that, man. To get right, man. If you know, that's why his brothers here and stuff like that. Men over you to check on you, to make sure you're on the right path of the flock. You know what I'm saying? The Lord set up everything strategic, and you should not neglect that, man. Because if you neglect that, you're neglecting Yahweh Shai. Let's continue on though, because again, a part of you learn that song is you learning correction. Because again, once you play the song the first time, yes, you're gonna mess up. But the more time that you go through it, the more time that you be repetition with it, you're gonna be a master of it. Let's continue on though. It says, these are they which are not defiled with women. We're not defiled with the ways of this world, man. We're not perverse with the thoughts of America. Continuing on. It says, for they are virgins, not meaning you're not having sex with women. Basically meaning you haven't been touched, man. This wicked fornication mind doctrine haven't affected you, man. Continuing on. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Yes, following Yahweh Shai, following the true doctrine. Because I remember through the Spirit, again, a quick little testimony. When a brother first showed me GMS, man, I was like, damn, you scared and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, brother, I was like, yeah, what you doing? Type of that video. And all I said was just type of Hebrew Israelites and you're gonna find them. So I typed up Hebrew Israelites and I see I said, that's not them, bro. And I actually had to wait until he came back to actually lead me into the right page, man. That's meaning following Yahweh Shai wherever you go, following the right doctrine, man. Because once somebody say something off, you run away, man. Stranger danger. Continuing on. It says, these are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. These are redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. That's a part of the elect being predestinated, man. Starting off with Yahweh Shai, he is the first fruit, but we're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Continuing on the point. And in their mouth was found no guile. That word guile right there means deceit. Meaning we're not going to lie to you, man. Especially to a brother, man. We're not going to lie to a brother, man. Say, yeah, they actually, it mean this. You break it down, Revelation 13 wrong, and now the brother took a chip. Now he lost his faith. That happened to IUIC, bro. Somebody broke down, you gotta take the next, and he took it, and the guy lost his faith, bro. That's a sad story, man. That's really a sad story, man. But the water Yahweh Shai, that wasn't us, man. Lord willing, we endure. Read this again though. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. What does that mean? Even though in the flesh we fuck up, but hey, in the spirit you can't say shit, man. Psalms 32. Let's end off on that, man. Psalm 32. In verse 1, it says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. And what the scripture say, arms covered a multitude of sins. Doing his work actually covered a multitude of sins, bro. Continuing on, it says, blessed is the man whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit, fuck the flesh, and in whose spirit there is no guile, man. So in the spirit, before the throne of Yahweh, there's no guile, man. There's no deceit, because while we talk the whole doctrine, man, we haven't shunned but to declare unto you the whole gospel, bro. Whether the good, the bad, the bitter, and the sweet, you gotta eat the whole roll. You gotta eat the whole cake to get all the nutrients, man. To be beneficial unto you, to survive, you know? So yeah, I can just be quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakwadash, Shalom, DTA, and the Bible.